Here we are at the Klipsch factory. Just gonna walk in, make them an offer. Cash money.
We have a meeting, Hope. Filming?
Turn it this way.
This is speaker system. Brosiner. Klipsch horn. Paul built the woofer cabinet and the high frequency horn in the back of a laundry in Hope, Arkansas in 1947. These were sent to the Brosiner Electronics Company in New York, where the fancy cosmetics, drivers, and crossovers were added. This was under a licensing agreement with Paul, which later was infringed upon. Yes, Klipsch horns have been copied since their inception. He's back at the lab, man. The gal said she's going to try to set it up where we can talk to him. Oh, Carlson. This is a theater speaker system, RCA model MI 1456, removed from the Sanger Theater in Hope, Arkansas in 1980. This system operated for nearly 50 years. It was the performance of this type of system that was Paul's goal in designing the relatively compact Klipsch horn. Mid-1930s apparently was when this big horn was built.
How you doing?
Hey, Kevin Horn. What are you?
Here has been picked up, from other people.
Various.
Just,
Bruce Edgar.
just antiques. Most of the flip stuff is in the other room.
Where did this old boy go who was the former vice president?
Jerry Warner.
Where did he go now?
He's in San Bernardino, California.
What kind of work's he doing?
He went to work for some outfit out there.
Making speakers?
There's a troubleshooting outfit. They buy out one company, it's about to go under, pour the money into it, build it up, get him back on the feet and sell it for a profit.
Man, I want Woody's job. I think he's got the heck of a job, huh?
Yeah.
You don't think Woody will try to buy Paul out?
I don't think so.
No? Woody's from Monroe, Louisiana.
But this was his second plant that Paul had. This building right here was.
Oh, yeah?
He started out with a
Tin shed.
14 tin shed down it was uptown.
Oh, it wasn't here. This wasn't.
It was uptown. He bought this building here. And later on he bought the red building across the road, and it just kept adding,
growing from there.
since then. He's always managed to pick the right management to know the right markets and what to push and where to push to really put him out there.
Well, when you got a good product, you don't have to worry about having to market it too well, huh? It's going to sell itself.
Once you get it started, from what I understand from the old days, getting started
It's tough, huh?
was tough, because there's just so much competition and everything out there, and the price.
So what is your job here? What is it you actually do?
Quality control.
Yeah, make sure everything's up to...
Make sure everything's up to what it's supposed to be.
Tell me what happened to this Klipsch horn over here, man. I've got a pair of Klipsch horns, but I want some of these ebonies, man. What happened to this one right here?
We sent it to Little Rock for a show. Sent this one.
And they skin it up, huh?
And what's that one at? Sent this one to Rosewood. In the X5 where it is. Up to Little Rock for a big show. And that one got bumped during the process. And we just wanted, they should have fixed it before they brought it back over here, and they didn't do it.
Can that be repaired?
Yeah.
Really?
Just lacquer, all we gotta do is take the top back off of it, sand it down, strip
All
it.
they did was break the lacquer.
The veneer's still intact, huh? Second rarest production speaker.
The H8 model. You can see that it was only 18 of them produced.
Well, last time we were here, I don't know if I saw this little speaker here. We came up, I've been through this place before.
There's only 18 of them produced. There's another one in the basement. That was in the basement, so 16 in the field. And a guy called the other day wanting to know how much a pair would be worth if he could sell his pair.
What did they say? How much are they worth?
Everything original. You're looking probably about $500 for the pair, unless you found somebody, somebody like yourself, really love Klipsch, maybe haven't because of names, but you just don't find much for markets, for collectible speakers. It's not like cars or jewelry or anything.
What do you say, Woody?
Not much. Trying to figure out what some of this stuff is.
Yeah, we. That's some of the panels for the front of the Klipsch horn?
Klipsch horn front. Be the last of you see.
What's that?
Be the last of you see. We are discontinuing all our rosewood or ebony or teak.
Discontinued them?
Rosewood is so hard to get, rosewood ebony is so hard to get. The price is outrageous on it. And we have customers call up every day complaining because we're destroying lane cars.
I'll be damned.
Run a pair of these, but they are so expensive, let's run one pair at a time, they're always good.
Apparently these are sold already, huh? Someone's already ordered them in there.
There's 6 BKs, rosewood BKs, and 10 Klipsch horn BKs. Then we have that up here, we're going to run through, and then you make it all the way to the plant, all the orders are filled. As soon as the word got out there with this,
It's all over with, huh?
we're still going to offer.
What's that? That's rosewood, and the one behind it is what?
That's rosewood.
They both are?
That's one problem you have is rosewood. We go from this to this. And orange. You get the orange and the black on top of that. It comes in dust different colors. Everything that comes in is 100% inspection.
That's what you check out, huh? Make sure that... What happens if you find a flaw in a speaker?
If anything got something wrong with it, just set on the stack, send back to the vendor. Everything's bad, we send back. On the back of it, we number everything. So this is top, bottom, right side, and left side. It makes the number the same way. So when we get to the builder, all they got to do is look at the numbers. They don't know what it's saying. That way, don't look at it. Well, I think this nice is this. There's no question in that mind. We just look the numbers roll right through it.
Injected foam and the old ones are minor.
The old is aluminum.
What are yours?
Mine's aluminum. I got mine 84, 85, but before they changed over. I didn't know they changed when I got mine.
You know about all the crossovers and all that? The AA crossover and the...
I know some about that. I hadn't really got into that, big time. That pretty well runs. We talked to the foreman over the network department. He's one of the best foremen we got out here. We don't have very little problem down there, so I don't really get involved real heavy in that plant. Take the program in, load it on a disc, save it, and it's done. Load the boards on, take the boards on. Does all the routing itself. There's the front. Route 2 at a time. Take the step route out, hold. plus or minus 2,000 to me.
Why is this sucker offset like this?
Huh?
Why is that offset? What's the deal?
So the main structure on so big,
get through?
Get through there, so it's all front loaded.
I
so
see.
the components fit flush on it.
Put the cabinet together and then
mouth right here goes in, hits the split block, comes around the outside, right around the outside of this line, comes out here.
Nice bell, huh? What finish is that going to be?
Is that going oil, like the old ball?
How long does it take you to put one of these cabinets together?
All included or cabinet?
Yeah, from start to finish.
About an hour and a half.
Yeah.
2 hours.
That's pretty quick, man.
That's after building 2.5 years. When I first started, it took me about all day to build one.
What, you build the Klipsch horns also? Yeah. How long does it take you for one of those?
The fastest I ever built one was an hour, usually two hours.
That's having everything pre-cut and just going together with it?
They build the part. All we do is lay the cabinet.
Do you own some Klipsch horns?
No, I own Fortes.
Fortes?
Used to own Fortes.
Why'd you get rid of those? Huh? You wanted the money? If you had room, you'd get you some Klipsch horns, huh?
Yeah, I live in a trailer house. I used to live in a house. I had to get rid of the bells.
How much did you sell your bells for?
$1,700.
Yeah. That's what I paid for my Klipsch horns, $1,700. They're 8, 9 years old. What kind of deal? Yeah, they cut y'all a deal, huh? How much you had to pay for yours?
My horns, demos, they run about, for us, run about 1400 per pair for us.
Yeah. For walnut or oak? What if you were going to get these last rosewoods that were leaving?
Looking at, the shop bought nobody else for a rosewood. Looking at 2,500.
That's your cost, but if you get it in a store, about 5. Yeah.
I got a pair of Ebony. But I got.
Oh, really? That ebony's pretty, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty. There's a Klipsch horn here. Klipsch horn top, man.
Made the BKs and the collars made on the same design. The woofer mount here, the sound goes down, hits these flip blocks, goes underneath this board, comes out here, comes back here, hits a tailboard as fast as on here, you know, then comes out around the wall.
Right.
You know, this is sealed, this is sealed. Yeah, this is sealed. Sealed off on it.
That's a hell of a design, man.
Got when the horns unfold, it's approximately 8 foot long.
making these for me? Yeah. If I got the money, huh? How long you been building these things, man?
Almost 9 years.
Yeah, you know, in these things, you can go into business for yourself, huh? You think what Paul would come after you?
Yeah, Paul be after me.
He come get you, huh, and bring you back over here.
He'll bring you back over here.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome, man.
Where you find that shirt at that?
I had these made, man.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you want one like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I live down in Louisiana. I'm the ultimate Paul Klipsch nut, man. I love Paul Klipsch and Klipsch Hope. I have a guy make up some shirts like this. Woody's got one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there's only 2 of these right now. I have this one and Woody's got one. I'll get you one. You want one? I'll mail you one up. Before I leave, I'll get you a dress and all.
Yeah, okay.
Good talking to you, man.
The Klipsch horn has 576 nails and screws in it. 20 pounds of glue. It takes 25 man-hours from the time it's cut for one pair. The time it's first piece is cut, the time it goes out the door, it takes 25 man-hours to build one.
A long time, boy. A lot of speakers.
This is a chorus. You asked earlier, Paul didn't have a whole lot to do with the KG4, KG2, and the Forte. Was one of the engineers here with Gary Gillum.
Yeah, Gary. He's no longer here, huh? What happened, man? Did you know him well?
I know I knew him. He parted ways shortly after I got this job. I worked in the plant 2 years before I got this job.
Why you reckon he took off?
Him and upper management didn't get along too well.
Really? Well, he and Paul get along okay?
So to speak. Paul was a little upset with him because, you know, Paul was not too keen on the KG4 and KG2, two-way speaker. He wasn't, the Forte coming on, wasn't too keen on that. But when they changed, when they messed with the Harrison, doesn't come out the Harrison 2, doesn't base this on that. Paul just kind of turned his back on it, didn't have much to do with it. Other things changed down the road, the other management just didn't. Jerry was a very unique person, so to speak. Yeah. KG2, KG4, and Forte, that's really what his baby. The chorus, believe it or not, the chorus was the first thing that was done production first, design second.
What?
The chorus was the first thing in this plant that was done production first, design second.
What's the reason for that? Is that good or bad?
That's good.
That's good?
That way, you know, any problem, the problem worked out for design second. The KG4, for instance, they had 3,000 sold before they ever built the first one. And they built the first ones on the hill in Justin before they ever built the first one in production. I spent 6 months in the forest with engineers and vice presidents saying, you know, build this, build that, you know, try it like this. I spent 6 months, you know, building cabinets, different drivers, different size things before we found something like it. We turned it over to engineering and they perfected the drivers. It was the first joint venture, and when it went off, it was no problem. Everything just smooth, sailed right on through. Cars, Forte, Harris's, KG4 and KG2 is all built, you know, the same way, all built with machines, you know, lighters. Got air pressure on, beat them out, look the corners up. Blocks in them. But you put the blocks in, you get everything inside of it. Everything except KG2 and KG4, it's got blocks up and down the front and the back, sides, the ends, you know, the whole 9 yards. Construction of the fours, of the Fortes, the Taurus, Cornwall. It's all got the same setup. Put it bluntly, they built like a tank.
Yeah, they tough, oh man.
Yeah.
What's that? Some $5 scrap.
See, we don't normally use them.
They got any out?
We'll find something. There's a 10. I don't know what kind of shape it is. There's 10.
Where are these suckers going to be sold mostly?
Military.
Yeah, oh, that's it, huh? Purely the military?
Well, as time goes on, they will hit the domestic market anyway. Because, you know, the turnover rate in the military is about every 9 months. So people coming in, people going out, and all that stuff. But they're going to hit it sooner or later anyway, so we're going to get a little bit of jump on it. Probably hit the domestic market. Dirty. See what it looks like
Together, huh? Who came up with the name, Paul?
Woody.
Woody did?
Yeah. Paul's not too keen on the candy.
Whose idea was to do that, Woody or what?
It's Jerry Warner, our former management, because we got in trouble with several of our dealers because we could sell them to them. We couldn't sell to them as cheap as we could sell to the military. So see, automatically when you sell anything to the military, you got to give them so many points right across the top. All right. And we had a price break set up when they buy so many of this, you know, they get such and such price on it. And when they bought, they may only buy 3 times a year, but when they bought big time. And their prices was down here. Alright, there's one dealer in California that done the same set, got into the same thing. He kept doing it going on till he got the prices down. You know, pretty low overhead on it. And he got the price break set up where he takes advantage of it. They got the poke, got the Klipsch horn sitting in the corner. And the poke sitting right inside of it. And the poke twisted a certain way, you know, and lean and all this stuff. The chair's bolted to the floor. You can put a pair of, I don't remember what the Pope's name is, what their name is, but the comparison to our 4K, KG4 brothers, was sold for $50 a pair higher than our KG4. And they solid fine all the way around.
Yeah. Well, you said in that store they had the big Pokes and the Klipsch horns in the same room? You've gone in and listened to the comparison?
We're the two biggest sellers, you know, as far as big size feature go. We are the top line. Us, Klipsch and battle.
Yeah. To me, there's no comparison, man.
See what gets them? You go in like this KG4. Tell the dealer, you know, I want to buy a pair of KG4. Okay, you know, go ahead and listen to it. I like to, you know, how much it be and you quote the price. Well, when I get some, all 4 to 8 weeks. You got to order something. So we build everything, you know, right. One at a time, 2 orders. Right. All right. Hope. They all the same.
Yeah.
So it don't make a difference.
Right.
So
get them right then.
The dealer says, well, you know, I got these. He said, well, I want something now. Y'all want the store with the money. He's ready to buy it.
Right.
So he bought. He said, well, I want something now. Well, look at these posts. They're $50 a pair higher. You know, he looked at it. You know, let's see what they sound like. So they turn them on. All right. If you said a pair of posts, they're compared to the KD4 in the room. Chair in the right place, got the figures in the right place, right angle and all of them, they outperform the KG4.
Yeah.
But you take them out of there and you set them up against the wall beside each other,
They
won't keep up.
Yeah, that's right.
They have to be set up just right.
They're using the ideal setup on the Polk speakers and not for the Klipsch speakers.
The Klipsch don't make it different. It sounds the same no matter where you put it.
Yeah.
Except on Klipsch horn.
Yeah, the Klipsch horn got to be in the corner.
Don't put them too close together.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
Paint around the edge, and the box itself got a groove around both of them. On top of this side, it's hot melted and pressed to it. We still use staples and glue blocks and everything except the front and back, KG4 and KG2 and the tank. All the rest of it has been using pure hot melt for years. A lot of places we can cut corners, you know, pinch here and there, we don't do it. Hot melt holds the front and back of the KG4 is 10 before we started using it. We put the metal building out front with heaters in it and had it 137 degrees in there. Had two scaffolds in there. The eye hooks in the front of a KG4. The eye hook screwed in here and here. KG4 hanging. That eye hook screwed in the back of them. The wire comes across here. 5-gallon bucket on the back of it. We hung 260 pounds off that KG4. At 137 degrees there. It hung there 4 weeks.
Damn.
Before it come out. They said 125 degrees there was the equivalent of 3.5 years of build. For 2 days.
Yeah.
It's in there 4 weeks. 250 pounds hanging off of it.
Just a box like this?
Yeah, just like this.
Uh-huh.
I definitely did.
I'll be damned.
We're not concerned with our hot melt turning loose.
Yeah.
We had a problem with the first hot melt we used. They did not. That was talking about Gary Gillum. That was his really where he got his throat cut. He goes behind this with the hot melt in KG2, KG4. Didn't research it. It didn't hold up. If the wood was heated all with warp, it's only a matter of time to come out.
Paul got hot, man. Paul was mad at him.
Yeah. That's the only recall we ever had.
How old was Gary?
He was around 40. Yeah. We kicked that phone.
Okay.
Just what you need down through here.
Okay. He was a scholar.
Yeah. Paint the front and back of everything. So route the front, route the back, put up run the plate down the miter, come over here, and they paint the backs of them, front and back. Then it go down here and sand them. In a normal time of year, this whole apartment is full, full of people and boots on the other end, not empty. This apartment carries 36 people. In the wintertime, they work maximum overtime trying to keep up. Unlike JBL got one big stroke stand. One person can stand 500 cabinets a day. That's all he does. Cabin comes down the line, machine picks it up, puts it up there, he takes the stroke sander, pulls the handle down, runs it across there, picks it up, caddy flips over, pulls the handle down, runs it back across there. 500 cabinets a day, that's what he does. With 37 people, and up to 30 of them handling 10 hours a day, we get 400 maybe.
What finish is this over here? That's ebony? A zebra? Pull that sucker out, man. That's you, Marcel, right there. Zebra wood. What's that?
The only thing we might do is that side is half. So we're going to keep them here. Go ahead and I'm a young generation, he's an older generation. I disagree with the mahogany. I just don't. It's just not a thing. It's not a thing anymore. It's the mahogany's coming back. It's not coming back. It's coming back. Their idea was they think mahogany. They think the old antique mahogany is perfect. I'm convinced that that's the thing. That's not mahogany. That's the thing. miles of There's my people.
Yeah.
One time behind the cabin. Just threw up here, put the first coat of oil on, put them on the pads, roll them down the line. That gives them proper drying time in between coats so they get the finisher down here. We've had this line in 2 months, the new setup. So well, before they oiled the cabinets on the table, took them off the table, stacked them on the pallet, set them over against the wall, drug the pallet out, took them off the pallet, put them on the table, and it's just round and around and around and around. You know, it's just too much. They're still doing it the way they were doing it 15 years ago. Got to change, got to update. Of course, stay the same all the time.
What you think about JBL, man? They make any good stuff?
You know, as far as their drivers, they're hard to do.
Yeah.
To be honest, they're hard to do. Their cabinets, I've tore Hope, JBL, Bose, any type of plastic you just about think of, I'm tore apart. As far as the way they put together, they don't, you know, some of that's pretty good, some of it's not. The way they put them together, I don't see how they can put a fix to put it together. Hope, JBL, got a lot of fixing on it, coming through. How they do that stuff just to keep it where it works. On the mind of the box. I'd like to know. Just like that, the sleeper was looking up here on raw. This is just one that's lacquered.
So it's not going to be too long, and you're going to have, y'all are going to have your own 15-inch drivers in that Klipsch arm?
We was already planning on doing that. We just
took a while to get it done.
It took long. What was pretty was it took so long to get it. I said when I drove the audio industry is such a radical industry. You know, it's just weird. Yeah. We tried.
What's this big old son of a gun here?
That's one of 650 cabinets.
Yeah. Who designed that?
Boy Delgado. Or he's engineered
Let's see.
mainly works pro. This is a 401 horn for the K horn, the new one. Structural foam.
Structural foam is what they call it. You know Cliff Chisholm? I've talked to Cliff on the phone several times too about, I think I was talking with him about upgrading that Klipsch on mine to the new one, with the new crossover, and I talked to Jenny about that.
See, we got a crossover, new crossover, it's just physically put the K horn here short.
Really? Is it going to make a significant difference? That's my question, because mine sounds good, you know?
It won't make, the last change we done on it made a pretty good difference, you know, in the sound of things. This one here, the main thing we was doing on it was get the same, we're trying to get the same components in a BK and a Klipsch horn and a Scholar for the network goes, because they're all low volume. And when you got to order 10,000 parts of each one of these parts,
right?
You know, so we changed
throwing away a bunch of cash.
You know, like the old, yours got the old, very big oil-filled capacitors on it.
Well, it was made. They're pretty good size, I guess. It was in 1980, you know.
So big, so long,
yeah,
big tin things, old oil-filled capacitors.
Yeah.
I think 81 was last year for that, or somewhere along.
Yeah, mine was the last one.
As far as the horns go, the horns you guys, there's no difference in the sound of them. That was one thing we want to make sure that did not change at all there. the sounds between the load.
These are made here now?
These are made, they made in Little Rock.
In Little Rock?
Made in Little Rock. B&B Tool makes them in Little Rock. B&B does 90% of our plastic stuff, our horns, you know, stuff like that. You ever got to hear a pair of MCMs?
I want to. I think he heard a pair of them. I didn't. I've heard people talk of them though.
I guess it was MCMs. I saw them.
I think it,
They're one of the box up there. The horn, the box with the flat top.
About 3 foot wide.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, about 4 foot wide.
That's a TFCM. What it amounts to, as far as the woofer goes, is a Klipsch horn. With its own wall built of balsa wood inside of the string. The back part of it to here is put together in one mold, laid up in one mold. The front part is made up in another mold, and this is added to it. Fastened together. You just woofer horn, come around the other side, you see it comes 3 boxes. One system comes 3 of these boxes. You got
what are these?
This is one of the horns that goes in the 650, one of the tweeter horns. You get this is mid-range. You get 1 mid-range here, and 4 K77s up here. Well, I'll say one. You get 4 K55 back in your K horn.
Yeah.
And 4 K77 back in your K horn. Now, the horn that goes beside it, you don't have here somewhere. You don't have it right now. It's here it is. You got a K60 screwed on here. 77 is here. This got the all 55. 77 goes here. K60 screwed on here. The woofer horn. It's up to mid-range horn. This is mid-range horn. Got a 12-inch driver that sits in this hole here. You got a board that goes on the back there that bolts down and is sealed off. It is a sealed woofer with a horn on the front of it.
Now the driver's facing which way? The cone is facing which way?
Facing straight out this horn.
It's facing right into there.
Yeah, facing right into there.
And that's for what? Mid-bass or something?
It's mid-bass.
See, this is some new stuff here. Last time I was here, I had seen some of these, but nobody really explained to me what the deal was, and I never saw any of these completed, put together. These are the ones you said really kicks, huh?
Yeah, they should be. There was some out here, you know, some we sent out for demo. This whole setup is good here. Whole setup. There was some out front that was, you know, we sent out for demo with things. You know,
these suckers will thump. Now, is this a folded horn type of design, or no? It's just that goes inside a.
So I'll tell you what section man here. It's just a horn style. I don't have a folded horn.
It's just straight horn, huh?
This is the woofer section. Got a woofer mounted, 15-inch woofer mounted up here and one down there. They're both over the back of this. And this cabinet is sealed off. You know, this cabinet, all the cabinets are sealed. All right. That's a complete woofer there.
Who designed all this? Jim Hunter and them?
This is back down, yeah. Jim Hunter, mainly Roy Delgado, Roy Delgado and Tracy Crawford.
Those are all some of the engineers up over here?
Tracy works for JBL now.
He does? He left? Yeah. Son of a gun.
It comes with a subwoofer section. It's got a front mount, a flush mount right across the front of the cabinet, 2 18-inch woofers in it. I don't know just what the 650 is in, or you know, anything like that. As far as the power goes, the MCM we were talking about earlier, we carried a pair of them home last year for Halloween. We had 3,000 watt amp. We're running about half power, running 1,200 to 1,500 watts, and a woman 4 miles away called the cops. We wouldn't even crank it.
He's pumping some sound, huh?
ones on the hill look better than this.
What do you mean?
The ones that have set up on the hill, this is 650 with the drills on. These come in stacks of 3.
So, excuse me.
This is the 650 system. It has a 650 HF, 650 LF, and a 680. With the 680 is the subwoofer.
How long has this stuff been around? This 6.
We actually sold our first system about 3 months ago.
Really? I mean, it's
We
brand
sent out
new.
this wall here, from here, that rack there, you know, was solid 650s at one time. The ones like this, demos, ones that had been out. So you had to go, they had to go out to the field, had to be tested. We had to send them to the Wiley Labs and run a very extensive test on stress testing. Because what they're going to be used for.
Yeah, make sure them suckers can.
Now you got to set on the pallet. You got a wheel tray that goes on where it's rolling around. The wheel tray, you know, it sets in the wheel tray, lined up. Everything is located by the feet. Just take your strap this cabbage, you know, here and here. All right, if you want it to, you swing like a rainbow, you do a little more slack than we do in this one. You hang them up here. This is the L tracking like you use the cardo plane to hold the cardo down in the, in the hub. You stack 6 high, and you fly 6 of them at a time, one stack.
Some serious sound come out of that song, man.
You're looking at about 10 grand for 3.
Yeah.
One stack. That's the heaviest one we got right there.
Yeah.
You grab a hold of it with one hand, is what you think of it. That's the heaviest thing we got. That's HF.
Y'all never had anything called a mega horn, huh?
A mega horn.
Who was it that told us that, man? It was.
When we had come by the first time we came up here,
I thought they were calling that MCM a mega horn.
Molten Gator.
Molten Gator. Who came up with that name?
That's an old name. In that day, what they called the Molten Gator, the woofer section, mid-range section, and all is all one cabinet. And somebody got some pictures. I don't remember who it is. Somebody got some pictures of the old days when they built them like that, where he's standing up inside of it, standing on poles like this, put the blue blocks on top of it.
Who was doing that?
One of the guys, I think one of the guys in shipping, the guy that built them at the time.
well, that's not the ones we saw. The ones we saw in the sound room were like the ones that I heard.
That MCM?
MCM.
I thought they told us they were called mega horns. I don't remember. That was that's been what, 8 years ago we came.
Yeah.
The Molten Gator was the original name of them, and when they divided them up, make them easier to handle. The MWM, Molten Gator woofer module, MPM.
The first M stood for Molten Gator?
Yeah.
Where did that term come from? What was that derived from? You don't know?
I don't know. No, it's very.
I asked Jenny that, she didn't know either.
The names out here are very, very unique. Each thing got its own meaning. Chorus. When they come up with the name for the chorus, the reason why they come up with it because everything that's played through it sounded so much, like a live. It sounded live, like a chorus line, a version,
Yeah.
Everything sounded live. Forte name is French for loud. The heresy, is everybody around here says, a lot of sound, little box. Well, what it is against public belief. It shouldn't sound that good for that side.
Yeah. And Paul, I'd heard that Paul had, when he was first talking about designing a non-corner type speaker, some guy said, well, that's heresy, meaning, that doesn't even make sense because Paul Klipsch, always believed in that corner design. You got a phone? Okay.
They don't drive me nuts, man. I see that. I guess something broke down, but it's not running.
They ain't going with it, huh?
They ain't doing. The Walker and Tweeter line was that one over there. It's set up on the same principle. There was so much problem to run the line itself and keep the stuff in the horns and things going. They pretty well build them on the table because you put so many of them on the table because the size of them.
Yeah. There's some of the pro stuff back up in there.
Yeah. We'll hit that in a few minutes. All right, department empty. All right. This is Ronnie Rose.
This is our building standard. It's pretty old. I mean, it's probably 2 years old.
There's a significant difference in the sound of this and the network that I have on my 1980 Klipsch horn, you think?
Double A got some difference in it.
There would be a difference.
I need to upgrade them, you reckon?
Yeah, I don't know. Personally, the LF section, there's no doubt.
Yeah.
Well, it's got a 24 dB per octave slope on the low frequency section.
Yeah.
I don't have a door. They're right there where they built. It's pretty impressive. It's a two-piece network. The new K-horn network is a two-piece network.
You got a pair of Klipsch horns? You need to get some. They awesome, man.
Yeah, they are. No doubt.
It's the only way to go.
I want a pair of 650s.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, man. You're getting serious with that stuff, huh?
I would like to have a pair at the end of the year. I love it.
Yeah.
They say the 650 is soon going to replace it.
Yeah.
If the sales go as they're expected. But I just can't see it. It will. I just can't see it.
So that big son of a gun goes on what that MC MW.
See, I test most of the pro stuff. It goes out the door. And I can shake the damn rafter for the MWM.
You can what?
I can shake the rafter.
Yeah.
The ladies in the office say I tickle their feet. The bass, 650 is not in there, so.
No.
Like I said, well, it always has a lot more sensitivity. You don't have near much bass in it. But when you push it up to somebody that can afford to buy one, they got the synthesizer and all the keyboards they need to make it sound the way they want it to sound.
Yeah.
You know, some people complain that MCM got too much bass.
Yeah.
The main thing you're gonna push the 650 across is like a phone door with wheel trays and all, and design just the right side when they're rolling in the truck. They turn from side to side, roll right in. Good work.
Yeah. Well, y'all know any clubs around here that's got that big MCM in it?
Nobody right here got it. Nobody right here big enough to handle it. One in Little Rock had them. I don't know what the name of it. There's a theater in New York that got MCM.
Yeah. Those
This is a 458. Sent out at the dealers. Set up on the floor, show, listen to. It's been in, it's been out. You can tell it's been dropped and everything else. Had the Coors bike race in Colorado. Klipsch and Listen Up was the two sponsors.
Oh,
Listen Up furnished everything, and we furnished the speakers.
I'll be damned.
Big advertising. That's where most of these got the damage.
Where was that held?
It's Denver, Colorado. It rained on them and everything else.
Did you go out there?
No, I didn't get to go. I was headed that way and things run a muck around here and I kind of missed my plane.
Oh,
This comes in the A and the B version. The A has the wheels, the handle hole, whole 9 yards. Also has the locking HL. It's all there, you put it on, fly them, set them separate, put them together, whatever you want to do with it. Drop them down.
This is that theater horn right here, Marcel.
Yeah. The ones I heard were similar to that, they were shorter. There they are, that's the ones right there.
That's right.
That's the MCM.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, that's the system.
Yeah, how much y'all want for these? We'll take these back with us right here. How much? Cash.
I don't know how much it takes for them. They focus sales and demos. They go out to the dealers, first one saying another.
These are the demos right here? Well, we'll probably be able to pick them up for a good price, huh?
I heard a system like set up like that. It sounded good.
That's one we carried out to my house actually. 3 pickups hauled all of it out. So one truck just hauled in front of one full-size truck hauled stereo and amps out there. This Scala split. Scala is basically the Scala
Yeah.
knows this.
When I was in dental school in New Orleans, they have some clubs that have these down there. There's a club also in New Orleans that has a pair of Klipsch horn bottoms. They got like a Klipsch horn bottom, then on top of the bottom another Klipsch horn, whole Klipsch horn. And they got that in one corner and two more in the other corner. Except there's only one mid and high frequency. All right, we roll. There it is.
That's the industrial corn wall. Mine has been tore down yet out of here. I don't know. This is industrial chorus.
We'll take it off your hands.
This is industrial chorus. Them would not sell. It was too big, too bulky, didn't sound that good. Chorus come out, got the CP1, the size of the chorus 3 inches shorter, got a 301, hard to keep up with the sales.
That's something.
The
mold scholars in the back of that truck.
Yeah.
Outperform them 3-1.
No kidding, huh?
Get up down there, you can see.
It's an industrial woofer, huh? Heavy duty. Is this one got an industrial woofer in it or what?
It's the same, the only difference between the woofers and the 301s and the chorus is 301's 8 ohm and the chorus is 4 ohm.
Look at here. That's a. What is all this doing here? Like
That's
this?
It's a black foam off that come in from off the truck. There's freight damage or something. They're waiting on freight plane parts.
Well, we'll buy some of that stuff off of you. See some of these damaged ones? We'll buy that
Most
from
of the time we just end up taking the drivers out of them, busting the front or something where they can't even be used, and if it comes, freight comes just about always wants them back in.
There's some Klipsch little monitors. I like that.
Got that right there. They've been dropped.
You pull the grill off?
Yeah,
pull that grill off.
It's one of the KSM series.
It's an eminence woofer just like in that Klipsch horn, huh? No, it's an industrial probably there. That's instead of
it's a little bit different in the woofer itself. You know, the magnet structure and things. It's not quite the same as the Klipsch horn.
Some of those magnet structures are square and some are round.
All of them round now.
Huh? They all what, round?
Everything's round now.
Yeah.
All of them square ones.
So, I believe that plexiglass one over there in the museum's got a square one on it. Huh?
Yeah. It's one of those. Everything goes out to pro. All home every time they build it, it's college. The 201 I'm working on is basically a professional Harrison. The 250 is roughly the same network driver, always got 2 ports in it. Even more basic. Something like the old HISE owns that series of years past. All updated, improved, smoother performance, you know, higher output. Change the name.
Change the name.
Change the name. This is years. 23 years. This is our professional driver, K43. The only difference between it, really, and the
heavier duty
K33, like in Klipsch horn, is it had a heavier magnet structure on it, more power. Years that was our professional work. This one's been cut. We've got a box right here at night, the other one is.
What the hell?
That's a chorus. Chorus, 301, 450. They're all the same thing.
What happened to the woofer? It got thrashed?
It was the woofer was bad before we sent them back. Keep him back from keep him back from walking off with it.
Oh, really?
Picking it up to to put it back in the cabin again with automatic repair drawn out of it. This is the same. The only difference here is the cone, Texas cone. So it goes to something or a pole or something where it can't be seen. It's more or less the same woofer like I said in the 450s, 301s, Taurus, all the good stuff like that, the 650s and all.
The woofers y'all gonna make gonna look a lot just like that or what?
Yeah, pretty close.
Pretty doggone close.
Pretty close. Got the only difference in them, and the one different one for different projects is the ohms rating of them. For 301s, 8 ohms, the Taurus is 4 ohms, the 450's got a different.
Railroad car, extension 45. Railroad car, extension 45.
It's set up on 4 on 16 ohms, so the 2 are pushed in parallel. So they, so when you cut it, that cuts it down to 8. You're getting all kinds of stuff in, but
you got to know some electronics.
90% of it, is the same thing, and that's the difference between ours, what we use now and what we used to use all the time. How much we have improved on that, and that improvement comes with the cord. This is all our woofers we use in our pro stuff.
That's a big magnet, son.
Roy Brush is call extension 46. Roy Brush is call extension 46.
This is the old one. This is our two new ones, 46 and 48. This is 8 ohm and 4 ohm. 30. Same thing, no difference on. This is the voice coil. We still use the old 40 woofer in some of the MCM series parts of it. The Harris and stuff like that, it's a 40 woofer. You know, 12 inch, same one as always got. That's a subwoofer, 18 inch subwoofer for the 650 system. Just same magnet structure, voice coil and all. It's got a lot better tone, a lot more displacement.
Move more air. Nice. I want to go in the anechoic chamber. Can we go in that thing?
Yeah, we go to when I'll take you up to the hill. I'll take you inside there.
You gotta lock him up for lying. You know what he's going around telling everybody?
What?
George Strait manager. This is George Strait's manager coming through.
Coming to buy the place, huh?
First I said George Strait, and I said, I know he's lying about that. And then he comes back and he said, no, he said, it's really George Strait's manager. He just got it all over his shirt.
Remember when they was back there, them two girls by the box? They came all the way from the back. This is George Strait's manager. That's why they kicked around in the box.
I seen him hiding behind the box. I was wondering what he was hiding for.
What'd you do to your leg?
Dirt bike. We coming to buy the Klipsch factory. You want a new boss?
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
More money?
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. If I buy it, I'll pay everybody more.
No, just you. They make less.
Yeah.
Oh, but him, he lies too much. No, I didn't believe it.
No, you're doing it. I'll be glad he gets over so I can get his autograph. This is basically the same thing as the acoustic chamber on the hill, just a smaller version. The mic is fixed. It's got it set at the right level where everything's tested, you know. And the computer is set up for where the mic's at, where everything has the right response to it.
That's wild, man.
Well, what do y'all think so far?
This place is awesome. I have a pair of Klipsch horns, and now I want to buy the factory. That's how impressed I am with the place.
Right.
You're right.
Let us work here.
Well, you can work here.
Okay.
We'll move you up to another position, huh? Higher pay, or same position, higher pay.
Okay, I'd rather work. I don't mind.
You want
doing
Woody's
this.
job, huh?
Yeah, that's all right. Where y'all from around here?
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
You think Woody's got a stressful job?
No, not really. I don't know.
That's a good job to have, huh?
Yeah. The money anyway, probably.
Yeah.
Been tall flies for years, so when they done the new one, everybody started calling it Bonnie. This one here is about ready for its update. That's the one we had got the new one out, so it, you know, we get it on the road, online, get everything worked out of it. We put the new one in over here. Turn around, Glenn.
I want to give you a shirt.
Turn around when you see the front of your shirt.
Smile, man. Get go.
Smile. Good shirt, man. I like that.
This is a loaded course. It don't have a riser on it yet. That one up there we looked at, I didn't think about it. It's this is got the big magnet structure, the big heavy duty woofer like the Common Danielle audio. The big course.
Those suckers will thump, boy.
The clone wall and this are the two closest things we got, you know, as far as the 15 woofer. The only two front load home entertainment we got with 15 woofers in it. And the clone wall won't even come close to keeping up with it.
Yeah.
On sound, performance, smoothness, anything. You won't even come.
His little brother's got a pair of corn.
Yeah, my brother's got some corn walls.
You put a pair of these inside his corn walls.
Blow them down.
Blow him away. Blow him away. It won't, corn walls just won't stay up with it. The corn wall, when Paul done the corn wall, it's very unique. It was something somebody had asked for. They wanted a big box cabinet. And what he done on the corn wall, he took this woofer. The paperwork on the woofer said this woofer goes up 800 hertz. All right. He took this mid-range and the horn, the literature on it said it goes down 800 hertz. It goes up to 2K. All right. This horn, the sweeter horn, is supposed to come down to 2K. Okay, that'll work. So that's where he made crossover points right there. Put it all together. If everything's perfect, it crosses over, smooth, fantastic. How many times have you ever seen anything do what it says it's told it would do? About probably one out of every 500 of the woofers that says they go to 800 hertz, goes to 800 hertz. They drop off and start fading out from 7 to 750. And the horns don't come quite down to 800 hertz. You've got a big gap. It was simple. It was just during the time when it was made, you know, it was something else. Now it's just an old, outdated feature.
Yeah.
It's just,
of course, take its place. Huh?
We still sell corn walls, and we'll always sell corn walls, you know, because they are a Klipsch feature. You know, it's still got people like Bill Bell. You know, when the chorus come out, he wrote a big, long, nasty letter, boy. Just stay. Didn't like it. No.
Why?
Because it wasn't the 5 Klipsch figures. It wasn't an intimate Klipsch figure.
Or yeah.
We got employees left in the plant still feels that way. Like we talking about earlier, you know, the K-Horn, BK, La Scala, Cornwall, and Harrison. So everything else away, that's all we ever
Yeah,
need.
that's it.
This place was here in the marketplace. Now we got all the rest of them. We're number one. Got all of that. We fought with Hope for 4 years for 3rd place. Last year when the things come out, as far as customer satisfaction, quality, dealer service, the whole 9 yards, everything except the amount of sales. We rated 1, they rated 3. We beat Lowe's,
Don't have it.
JBL, and all the rest of them one year.
For quality and customer satisfaction. Yeah. Well, see, that's what counts. You know, these guys. That's our boy's rod, man. Come tooling in there.
Rifle ballistics, rifle cells, jets and bullets. We got pads for jumping for oil refinery, oil drilling.
That's what the significant of gadfly is?
Never sticks to one thing.
Huh?
Never sticks to one thing. Hunter told me one time he had, as far as he knew, he had approximately 20 different patents on completely different fields. From coastal engineering to electrical engineering to oil refinery, oil drilling to ballistics for the government. He had patents on I think it's 7 different rifles and ballistics that he done himself.
That sucker's awesome, man.
He got a rifle that's supposed to have the range 1,000 yards, supposed to have no dropping. It's got everything. Nobody thinks about anything about it. Everything works on sound waves. Everything in the world works on sound waves. Everything got a wave to it. But he figured out near World War II how to build a gun stock and a gun barrel, a little bit of wave in it to count against the waves that's already here to make it shoot flatter. And it works.
Yeah?
He got a patent on that with Jeff.
That's wild. Where are we coming in? Right here?
Going around that place in there. We probably be able to
You get on the camera? Oh, man. Explain to me this woofer here.
You going to take me to see PWK?
Yeah. Where did this woofer come from, Kerry? I don't remember.
1938 World's Fair.
Jeez.
Electromagnetic manual on the back of it.
Weighs 450 pounds.
Son. Man, testing some stuff back here?
Do what?
Testing some stuff? Testing a Klipsch horn or what?
He is. I mean,
Yeah.
well, he's just testing drivers right now.
You want to see the inside of the chamber?
Show him.
We'll do that before I go in there.
You know
No
what?
worries. There's a 650 stack 3 high. You see what it looks like right there? The grill's off and loaded.
Uh-huh.
Stacked wrong.
It's stacked wrong, but
You have the idea what it all looks like.
yeah. So, yeah. Those 18s are eminence also?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can see there've been a few K-horns put in that corner.
Yeah. One of them's still over there. The old
Yeah.
one, that one's sitting up yonder. You interrupt you for a minute, Ron?
We don't want to mess up your work there, man. Who built that door?
Jim Hunter did.
We should have done it the other way. Put your side kick back there. I'm swinging.
Oh.
I don't know if you get on it or not, though.
Yeah, I can step over where you are.
Well, this thing doesn't allow any sound to...
No.
Clap your hands.
Dead, huh?
Dead space. No sound at all transferred in this room. Door weighs approximately 4,000 pounds. There's, give or take, I was told 9 months solid work in this room and about $45,000.
Jesus Christ.
The only one like it in the world. The only thing that comes close is one stereo review got.
That's something, huh?
That's some advanced speakers.
Only guess what competition's up to.
Mm-hmm. That's what they testing, right? I'll be damned. Yeah, is it worth a damn?
So surprisingly, you know, the fool you with sound.
Pretty good.
The Advent, they're little Advents, you know. They surprised me the first time I heard them. You know, the first time I heard them was out here, and they do sound rather well. The door, the other side of the door on this side, when they test in here, you pull it around. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
foam on it is like the rest of it got. That way you get a little bit of echo off the door itself while I drove, not much. That way it's completely, you know, we got our
Now
air.
clap your hand. Just dead, man.
Got an air bladder around it that you just turn on outside.
Seal it
and
off?
Seals it off. Makes it airtight.
When was this thing built?
About, it was built in the early to mid 70s is when it's built. As you can see here, you can probably get a kick out of this, where it says Chuck retired here.
God.
The guy was helping, one of Mr. K's buddies was helping put it together, or so I am told. I don't know how much
fell
truth
through?
out of this. And he weighed about 450 pounds.
God,
He had a heart
man.
attack, fell down in there.
He had a heart attack?
Yeah, had a heart attack, fell down in there. And time they got the ambulance out here and got enough rescue unit people out here to get him out, it was too late. You know, he done died.
Son. Man.
They say he was one big guy. He wasn't, you know, he was 6 foot something. You know, big, tall, big shoulder, just a big guy all the way around.
Jesus Christ, man. That's something. That was a result of a dirt bike injury. Crashing on a dirt bike.
Well, what does the bike look like?
The bike's in good shape.
Bike survived.
Is it rolling?
Yeah, this is a heck of a place. We wanted to offer to buy this place up from you. It's not for sale.
Load off your hind feet.
It's not for sale? You running?
What's all this about? Not for sale?
No, I was asking if the place is for sale. We'd like to buy it. I'm impressed with your outfit here. I bought a pair of Klipsch horns and I liked them so much, thought I'd come up here and try to buy the factory from you. No,
Well,
not for
have
sale.
you got $7 million?
How much? 7? We can see if we can arrange it. Is that the price tag?
No.
About 70 million, huh? Was it for sale at one time or no?
Where do you live?
Lafayette, Louisiana. I'm a dentist.
Oh, yeah.
Dentist. Yeah. That's not your best friend, huh? Dentist.
Well,
It hurt you too much.
can you go down to Rotary Club with me today?
Can I?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, can I get in like this?
Come on, no, why not? Warum nicht?
Look at this. How do you like this?
The two of our Rotary members are dentists, diggers of decayed stumps.
Yeah, that's me. That's right. DDS.
One of them was past president of another club up the little short distance, and had been also president of this present club. But that picture was taken from of me
It's a train you worked on in where, Chile?
in South America. It's Chile, and that picture was probably taken about 1930.
This was before you had designed your first Klipsch horn, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look at the sign here.
Oh, it's a little slouch-wise. Let's see if we can get it
Straight, huh?
approximately level.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
We're rolling, huh?
Incidentally, in Spanish, my Spanish dictionary has two words in it starting with K. Kilogramo and kilometro. That diploma was given to me by my gang in Chile.
See it?
And I'd almost forgotten about it, and it showed up in the trunk, so I pointed on the wall.
I
Spelled with a K, it was spelled with a C.
Can you tell us the significance of the of your license plate, Gadfly? I want to know the story on that. That's been your name, your nickname for a long time.
Oh, back in the 50s, I guess it would have been. I was writing occasional, short articles
Dope from Hope.
in magazines published. And one of the editors referred to me as Klipsch is somewhat of a gadfly. And I said, well, why not just use it?
I just ordered a personalized license plate for my car. It's going to have Klipsch on it. I thought it was going to be here by the time I came here, but it's going to be probably a week or so before it's done. So I have when I went in to get it, you know, the lady says, here, you need to fill out this little form. I filled out the form and she says, is there any particular plate you want to check on? I said, yeah, I want the plate to say Klipsch. So she typed it into her computer. She says, there's no Klipsch plate in the state of Louisiana, so you'll have the only one. I said, well, good. So
I have one from California.
I saw the picture of it in the magazine.
In front of my house. It's on a railroad switch stand. Go, no go.
Was that was a plate for one of your cars?
It was a plate that one of my, I don't know whether he was a dealer or a representative, had it, and he gave it to me a number of years ago. So I've nailed it to my switch stand.
I saw the picture of you standing next to it in the American Way.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That Jenny sent me a copy of that. A friend of mine was in an airplane who got that one. Yeah, you got a heck of a place here. It's not for sale though, huh?
Mm-mm. Darwin we've got about a half an hour. How much time can you waste?
I can waste as much up here. I can waste as much time as I want. I like this place. I'm impressed. You are my hero. I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, I don't have any bullshit buttons up here.
We have some already. We got some about 9 years ago. We passed through here and got some. Didn't have the opportunity to meet you though. Tell me the significance of this here.
Oh, I have a photographic memory, but it never developed.
Rudy Bozak.
Rudy Bozak. He was one of our competitors a number of years ago. And I was invited to one of our dealerships in Dayton, Ohio for an open house. And much to my chagrin and disgust and whatnot, I found that there were some other principals there. Men from McIntosh and one from somewhere, and Rudy Bozak. Well, Bozak and I were trading quips, dirty cracks at each other. And my host, I'll remember his name in a minute, went out and bought us 2 hatchets and a photographer.
Y'all fixing to thrash one another, huh?
And they were sharp. They were bloody sharp. We had to be very careful in our waving them around and
not to hurt one another.
Hurt ourselves.
I wanted to ask you about, I read as much as I can possibly read about audio, and I've read everything that you've written that I could get my hands on, and I haven't really heard you write too much concerning these the inefficient panels, the electrostatic speakers and all. I know what you're going to say. You're going to hand me one of your little pins, bullshit pins, if you had one. But I'm just curious to know how much time you've spent fooling with those things, because I don't like them personally myself. I just wanted to know what your feelings were concerning those speakers, the Magnapans and the
Magnapan or Magnaplaner or whatever it is not electrostatic. It's an electromagnetic speaker in which you've got little voice, not coils, but zigzag windings on the panel, and they mesh with a magnet in another panel, and that makes the electricity going through the coil make the panel move, the diaphragm. It's usually a rectangular diaphragm of maybe 2 by 5 feet or something like that. Well, it's
because of its low efficiency, just like
it's just low efficiency.
Yeah.
And the thing is that my experience has dictated to me that
you try to be as efficient.
A significant form of distortion is inversely proportional to efficiency.
Yeah. I've read that. I'm back home, I argue with these guys. I go in and listen to the speakers and places that handle the Klipsch speakers. I own a pair of Klipsch horns, but when I go into these things and I try to, I quiz these fellas, to see how sharp these salesmen are. And some of them are sharp, and they agree that the Klipsch horn is the best speaker out there. And there's other guys that go against it and say, well, because of the horn loading.
It's 30 years old or 40 or 50 or something or other.
Yeah, it's prehistoric and it's
no improvements in the last 60 years,
right,
70 or 100.
Right. They come out with all of this garbage, and then they talk up how good these panel speakers are and these the low efficiency speakers. And guys have the I don't know what to call it, audacity, I guess, to say that by decreasing the efficiency you gain sound quality. I don't understand that.
Just exactly the opposite.
They're way off, huh?
One of my better papers,
the ultimate LSH loudspeaker. Yeah, I bought this from. I called Jenny up at the front and I ordered your audio papers. That's my favorite. That's the one I hand to them. That's a great one.
March 74. March 74. Gee whiz. I had a delay. Here we are. Robert Carver. Now these, this is all tongue-in-cheek, but the references are all
legitimate.
yeah.
Yeah. He stated back in audio in '71 or something that
Whenever a loudspeaker engineer makes an attempt to extend or smooth the frequency responsive of design or lower the distortion, the law of physics demand that the loudspeaker become ever less efficient.
That's ridiculous.
And dang it all the numbers dictate that
Otherwise.
They're approximately inversely proportional.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not going to try to translate these logarithms into ordinary ratios, but I made a direct radiator in a box which could be attached to a horn. And without the horn, the output level at 1 watt was about, oh shucks.
Minuscule.
Well, and going from a direct radiator to a horn, we improved the efficiency by 15 decibels. 16 decibels would be about 40 to 1. And decreased the distortion by 25 decibels. So,
nothing but good.
Well, I ought to sit down and get my slide rule out and calculate what that ratio is. Well, hell, it's 10 decibels. Yeah.
Back when you were actively doing a lot of the work out here and what do you call it, testing other speakers and all, did you have the opportunity to test some of these inefficient panels and see how weak they were in the bass response and all?
No, I've never measured. Yes, I have. I've had electrostatic speakers in the old lab across the street where the museum is now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that museum, we went through there this morning shooting some. The last time I was up here, we went through, and I didn't have a video camera, and we just took still photos. I have a pair of short horns also that I bought from a lady. $300 for the pair. She wanted $500. I talked her down to $300, and then I had they were raw though.
They ain't worth it.
They're not even worth $300. They have your name on them, though, so that makes them worth a lot.
Well, I wish they didn't, because I'm ashamed.
What was the theory on the big slot along the back of it back there? Was that for the back wave of the cone to exert air, move air out of that slot and along the walls, similar to the Klipsch horn, or what?
It was sort of a perverted bass reflex principle.
Perverted.
And it was an economic answer to electro voices. I've forgotten what their model was. Anyway, it had a response, a two-hump camel response, two-hump camelback response, and we managed to smooth it up by making a legitimate bass reflex out of it. And from that I learned that
did away with that
the term bass reflex is in the public domain. That was a mistake on the part of the guys that produced it. Jensen. Jensen should have copyright, should trademark it.
You know, they have some fellows up in Utah right now, I believe, that still manufacture. I think they still do the imitation Klipsch horn, which you write about in your audio papers. You know about imitation Klipsch horns, but they have taken the top section, instead of having a big mid-range horn, they have a 7-inch mid-range cone driver, and then some other type of. How are those guys able to do that? Because the patent is run out or something, or?
Well,
it looks just like the Klipsch horn.
It's the name Klipsch horn is trademarked. They can make it, but they can't call it that.
I see. I see.
I stopped an outfit in Seattle from using the word Klipsch horn in advertising it. It was a new and improved Klipsch horn.
Right.
Well, I bought one. And its response, well, hell, it goes down to about 70 hertz, a good honest 70 hertz.
And that's it.
Mine goes down to 35, an octave lower. And their mid-range goes out farther than their tweeter does.
That's impressive, huh?
And it was an awful lumpy response.
You see? Did you see? Can you see out the window out there? It's PWK. Yeah, I like your parking space out there. They painted your logo on the concrete. That's nice.
That's not my only perk.
What is?
With parking place, I have two private parking places. One down front, and one out.
Where you are now? Yeah. Well, when I came in this morning, I came inside. I had some caps. If you'd like a cap, I have one in the car for you with this on it. And I gave one to Jenny and to, who's the gal, Rhonda, maybe, that answers the phone up there. I was going out to get them a cap when you passed by. Because every other time, the 2 other times I was up here at the factory, you weren't around. I was hoping that I could get to meet you. And today I was lucky.
One way of assuring yourself is to make an appointment.
Yeah, well, I didn't have the guts to call up here and ask for you. You know, I said, well, he's probably a busy man. Doesn't have time to fool with a yo-yo like me. Has some of these guys offered you big money though to try to buy this place out?
Well, I've had several offers.
Just decided
and
no.
There's one pending right now.
Really? Yeah. You're not quite sure you want to let loose of this place yet, huh?
Well, I can't talk about it yet.
Uh-oh.
I let more out of the. I let more.
Out than you should.
I got of the cat then than I intended to say it's pending.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Well.
Don't quote me.
I won't. I'm not gonna. This is just for me. This is just so.
You didn't hear it.
50 years. That's right. The camera didn't either. That's so 50 years from now, I can show everybody the day. What is it? The 29th of June when I came in and met Paul Klipsch, my hero. I wish I'd have had my plate with me so I could have gotten you to sign or autograph the back of it or something. You know?
The plate?
My license plate for my car that's coming in. Maybe I'll do that on the next trip. Maybe I'll unbolt.
You're from Lafayette?
Lafayette, Louisiana. Yes, sir. Do you have a dentist up here in Hope?
Do I have dentists?
A dentist.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You go to several?
No, only one. He's a fellow Rotarian. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. Broussard.
Broussard.
I don't know where he's from, but somewhere near Lafayette, Louisiana.
Yeah, Broussard is a little town right outside
The man's name was Broussard,
Oh.
as I recall it. And he was a customer of ours. I mean, he was a real, honest to goodness, dyed-in-the-wool Cajun. Are you Cajun?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess you would consider us that. We were born and raised down there. Yeah. I guess you'd call us a Cajun. We eat all that hot food, seasoned food. Have you tried some of that?
Oh, yeah. I took, back in the days when I was still flying before I flunked my airman's medical, I took a bunch of Masons